guys, it's Lindsay Kaye. I'm in Burbank, California at the Powerhouse Gym. I'm a certified personal trainer and nutritionist in Santa Barbara, California. I'm lucky enough to be one of the top 5 finalists for the Body Space Post Model Competition. I've also done some fitness modeling in such magazines as Oxygen Magazine, Reps Magazine, and Status Fitness. And I'm here to tell you guys why girls should lift heavy in the gym and also to give you some nutritional and training tips. I think a lot of girls are afraid to lift heavy in the gym because they're afraid if they start lifting a little bit, they'll get too bulky. A lot of girls say they tend to gain muscle really fast, but it's not true for most people. Girls won't get bulky as men training in the gym because we have to eat a ton more than they do. We're just not built like them, and we just don't have the testosterone levels like they do. Some of the main questions I get from clients when asking about training exercises, or when they're asking me about, oh, why am I doing all these man exercises, things like that, it shouldn't be just about guys and girls. It all benefits your body. You need those large exercises to be able to properly build. You really shouldn't label things as just guys exercises and girls exercises, because you can always do lighter weight, whatever fits your body, whatever your body can do. You definitely shouldn't exceed it and go for that man weight, you know, like squatting 300, 400 pounds. Start off with the bar and work on your form, and it's same exercise. A lot of girls want to cut fat a lot faster. A lot of girls want to tone up faster, and seriously, it's just the quickest way. The heavier you go, the quicker you'll raise your metabolic rates, and thus you'll burn fat a lot faster. To make girls a little less intimidated to go into the gym and start a routine is just to research it truthfully. You go on bodybuilding.com, look up some training exercises, it tells you exactly how to do it, ask your friends. It's just super easy to go in there. You shouldn't be intimidated at all. Basically, if you're lifting too heavy in the gym, if you can't go over 5 or 6 reps, if you're feeling in pains, that's probably a little bit too heavy. Girls should expect, after a really good workout, to be sore. You're not going to be able to go upstairs a lot of times. You're going to be tired, and you're probably not going to want to work out again, but it's all worth it. It's all part of training and working out. It's all good for you. You should definitely get a guy workout partner or a girl, someone that's knowledgeable, and don't be afraid to learn some new exercises. They're good at telling you your form is wrong or good, or just teaching you anything about going to the gym. The top 3 exercises that girls should do in the gym to sculpt a great body is squats. I think they should do stiff-legged deadlifts and maybe some preacher barbell curls. Girls should definitely not stay away from upper body exercises. Girls tend to concentrate on their arms since they tend to gain fat a lot more in their arms faster. So I think everyone that has little toned up shoulders and triceps, they tend to like that a lot better. I lift heavy because I know the heavier I go, the more muscle I'm going to get stacked on, because that's what my goal is. I really want to gain a lot more muscle. So, I mean, definitely when I look around and I see some guys that are a lot bigger than me lifting the same weight, that gets me wanting to up it up a little bit. And I get excited when I'm like, I'm in the same weight as that guy. That's kind of fun. All right, so those are some of my tips on why girls shouldn't be intimidated to go into the gym and lift heavy. So now we're going to talk about some of my training tips and my workout philosophies. Yeah, I weight train 6 days a week, and I do cardio about 2 days a week. I'll do heavy for a few weeks, and then when I need to change it up, I'll do a week of some lighter weights, a little more reps, just to change it up for my body. I change my program around probably every 3 months, I'd say. I like my body to get really used to it. It's important to change up your routine because your body kind of plateaus, gets used to the same exercises. So for me to change it to a pushing, pulling movements, doing actually different body parts, it was really good to shake up my body. It shocked it up, and I was able to gain a little bit more size that way. On my heavy days, I tend to go up maybe 5 pounds, 2 pounds. It matters what kind of exercise I'm doing. Usually for shoulders, I can go up 5, maybe some bicep curl, I go up like 2 more pounds. Right now, I'm not training to failure. I used to do that, and that worked really well for me. But like I said, I kind of plateaued with that routine, and now that I'm on the one where I don't go to failure, it's still working out really well for me. I need to specifically train on my glutes to gain a little more size, so I do the Stairmaster. If I feel like I need to do a little bit more, like I didn't lift as heavy in the gym for legs that week, I'll do 1 extra day of the Stairmaster. I love that exercise. I don't train by body part anymore. I used to. I just started the Power Hypertrophy program, which is a combination of pushing and pulling movements certain days and power exercises where you kind of power up with a little bit heavier days. For my rest days, maybe I'll take a bike ride around the lake. I definitely just don't sit on my butt and do nothing. If you have a specific body part you're trying to work on a little bit more, sometimes it's better to go up in a little bit of weight, not too much so you don't hurt yourself. Definitely learning new exercises. To overcome your plateau, look up on bodybuilding.com for a different training routine. Everyone's got tons of ideas. Maybe go on the forums and ask somebody, hey, I'm plateauing on my routine. You have any new exercises for this specific body part or this and that. So that was my training philosophy. So for my full workout, see the page below. And now we're going to talk about some nutrition. You can train as hard as you want, you can take as many supplements as you want, but nutrition is going to be about 80% of your outcome. I eat about 4 small meals a day. I throw in a couple shakes in there to add some extra protein, especially casein shake before I go to bed. Every 2 hours is how often I eat. Certain places is important where you get fats. You can't just have some fried chicken for your fats. You have to get some good sources like avocado, olive oil, some almonds. It's still fat. It's gonna help you counter your bad fats and definitely aid in muscle growth. Yeah, definitely keep it down to maybe around 20% of your diet or less, no matter what your goal is. So I'll have carbs mostly in the morning, but there's definitely protein in every single meal I eat. Where you get your calories is super important. You can't just have 2,000 calories of rice cakes. It has to be properly broken down to proteins, fats, a little bit of sugars after your workout. It's really important where you get those calories from. The way I break down my macronutrients and micronutrients, I have certain goals. Like if I'm trying to cut down, maybe I'll subtract a certain amount from how many I need a day at a sedentary level. But if I'm trying to gain a little bit, I'll probably add an extra 500 calories to my overall calorie intake so I can gain a pound per week, which is a pretty healthy way to gain. I definitely weigh out and measure all of my food except for vegetables because you can kind of eat as many as you want for that. Vegetables are very important to get proper nutrients. It's the best way for your body to properly absorb those. Broccoli is great, green beans are excellent, asparagus is one of the best ones. Asparagus is a natural diuretic, broccoli is great for your digestive system. A cup or 2 of broccoli is like 40 calories. It's insane how much you can eat. When I'm in a bulking phase, I adjust my diet to, I definitely have a lot more protein, I have a lot more carbs, and for my cutting, I definitely cut out all sugars except for maybe a banana right after my workout, and I cut out carbs except for maybe for breakfast. I'm able to eat this much during the day because I bring my meals with me. I make it super important. Maybe I'll find somewhere that has something super clean. If it's early, maybe I'll just go grab some sushi with some brown rice for a restaurant. That's probably the cleanest thing I can think of for eating. Make sure it doesn't have any of those bad mayonnaise sauces and sugary eel sauces and things like that in it. Definitely the bad things are in the sauces, how they prepare the meats. People use butter. I mean, even on those menus for Chili's, they'll say, oh, 500 calories in this meal. When they have like the special section, you get like the cook back there that's like, oh, I don't care, I'm just gonna make it with butter and this and that. You really have to watch it. So you have to ask the waitress, hey, is this cooked in butter? I eat clean, yes, all year long, but I also have those 1 cheat days a week. You can't properly build muscle unless you have a cheat day. You need to have something to shock your system. When I say a cheat day, I don't mean like going out to McDonald's and eating McDonald's all day. I'm talking about something like a really good bison burger with sweet potato fries. On a cheat day, I'll probably eat around 2 cheat meals, but I'll still have all the healthy stuff, like oatmeal in the morning and my egg whites and things like that. It is very important to me to eat clean 365 days out of the year because I don't know when a shoot's gonna come. I don't know what's gonna come up. I might get offers for something. And big thing is I wanna look great for my boyfriend. And truthfully, if I start eating bad, if I start cheating a little bit more than I should, it's really hard to get that extra fat off. It takes a lot longer than you think. When I cheat, I do feel very bad about it. I actually look it up and see what's in all the ingredients, and I know in my head what that's gonna do to your body. So it really shakes me and I don't wanna cheat again. All right, so that was my philosophy on nutrition. For my full meal plan, check out the page below. And now let's talk about my supplements. Supplements have really gotten to my goal faster. I'm able to take in protein a lot faster than I would have to make a whole meal. I have pre-workout supplements that really get me going in the gym, give me some extra energy. Most important one to me is multivitamins. CLA, fish oil, I take carnitine. On my off season, I have creatine, HMB, which is super important as well for me. For me, if I want to have a new client that's looking for some supplements to take, the top 3 are probably HMB, CLA, and definitely a multivitamin. Well, a lot of females want to break down fat, and they usually have a lot lower belly fat. They just want to get rid of their midsection, help tone it up, and CLA really helps with that. It really helps you break down fat, and the studies say even people that quit working out and quit their diet, they tend to keep their muscle a little bit longer and maintain their stomach to be a little bit less fatty. For HMB, it just helps you keep that muscle on a lot longer, especially when you're leaning out, doing cardio. You kind of lose a little bit more muscle. HMB helps keep that on, and multivitamin is just great for overall health. I definitely probably wouldn't be able to gain as much as I have if I didn't have extra protein, the casein at night to help feed my muscles all night long, the pre-workout supplements to give me a little more energy to get into the gym. I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't have the supplements to help me. I've had a lot of girls ask me, I'm afraid to take supplements, what should I take? Is it okay to have protein shakes? They're afraid they're gonna get too bulky, and they say, I tried one and I got fat. Well, basically you'll blow it up for maybe an hour or two and then it'll go away. It's just perfect for feeding your muscles, especially for maybe a meal replacement. There's some shakes out for that. Don't be afraid to take some shakes or take some multivitamins. Only one thing changes for me. I cycle creatine. So when I'm on a bulk and I need to gain a little bit more muscle, I'll take some creatine, but obviously when I'm cutting down, I'll cut that out. Probably learn a little more about supplements. Definitely research it. Read the bottle. You can go on bodybuilding.com for some excellent articles on why they're good, this and that, which ones they recommend. Definitely fitness magazines as well. All right, so those are all my tips. For my full program, check out the page below. To ask me any questions, go to Lindsay Kaye at bodyspace.com. And for more content like this, check out bodybuilding.com. Is that okay?